So I'm going to take the key out of this machine. It's the key to a bulldozer like this. And it's the best feeling in the world, you know, being able to actually rope start a bulldozer. I mean, how cool is that, right? Here we go. First try. So when you take this off, you don't want to let the spring flip this little button off into the weeds and it'll be lost forever. We do live in the Great Plains, and that means always windy. The spring, you can see that part number. That's the fuel pressure regulator spring. Come on. I don't remember it fighting me this hard last time. Alright folks, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be working on this D2. The fuel pressure spring down in the fuel pump broke, and so it has really low fuel pressure while cranking and running. Sorry about that wind. And today we're going to put a new spring in it. That's the plan anyway, and I'll put up a video of what the fuel pressure was at before and after the spring replacement. So to start off, there's two, I think they're 9/16 bolts on the bottom here, and then we have this fuel line here. I will go ahead and shut off the fuel. Alright, this here is our new spring. You can see that part number. That's the fuel pressure regulator spring. So the old one, the old spring rusted off and broke. And I took this apart and I just took the longest of the broken pieces and stretched it out as far as I possibly could and put it back together, and that was enough to make it so it would run. And then I went ahead and ordered the correct spring for it. Hopefully that wind isn't too awful. I have you tucked down in a corner here. If it is, I apologize for that, but we do live in the Great Plains, and that means always windy. Come on. I don't remember it fighting me this hard last time. There's one bolt. There's two bolts. There's the spring and a little button. You see that? So there's our spring, and then there's this little button. That thing's awfully dirty. So when you take this off, you don't want to let the spring flip this little button off into the weeds and it'll be lost forever. Make sure you keep that enough. Here's our old spring. You can see it's all rusty and was broken, as I stated earlier. And here we are. So old stretched out spring. This is what it's supposed to look like. So you see about half of that. We squish this down to where the coils are about the same. Broken. The fun part is putting this back in there, because this spring wants to take this button and just send it right out to the nether. And you have to hold it all up there and try to get a bolt in it, so wish me luck. Oh, drop the button. Golly. That's not good. Let's clean that off. Wonder if I can put the button on the spring and then hold the spring up. Let's try that. Oh, no, there goes the button again. Come on. thing isn't wanting to cooperate today, is it? Here, button, where did you go? Well, maybe if I come through here. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. Alright, hardest part is done. Well, maybe second hardest, because now I gotta get this back on. Oh, that's tight. Let's get that line back on. Oh, there's a bunny rabbit. Look at that, a bunny. Anyway, back to business. It's Easter and there's a bunny. I wonder if that's the Easter bunny, but I don't see it laying any eggs. Looks like it's eating grass. I wonder what the Easter bunny eats. It's laying eggs, you know. It's gotta be eating something strange. Chickens, maybe? Alright, that's done. Get these tools put away. Alright guys, what's going to happen now is a whole bunch of horrible wind noise for you guys. And I am going to fire this thing up. It does have a electric start pony motor here. But as you see, I don't have a battery on it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the key out of this machine. It's the key to a bulldozer like this. Rope. And I am going to attempt to pull rope start this pony motor. And it's the best feeling in the world, you know, being able to actually rope start a bulldozer. I mean, how cool is that, right? Gas can's called a Drip-A-Lot 5000. Be sure to spill gas all over the pony motor you're about to start. That always helps it, you know. Turn the gas on. Give her some throttle and some choke. Mag switch on. Put the key in it. So on this 4U, this narrow gauge tractor, and it has these hydraulics and a battery box over on that side. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Yeah, so I can't rope start it off this side, the side where the controls are. I have to rope start it from the opposite side and then hope it runs good enough I can run around to play with the controls to make her go. So here we go, first try. put in subtitles or whatever for you guys to understand what I'm doing each step. That pony motor's so awfully loud, there was no way I was talking over it. But the issue I have now is the fuel just barely into the green. So I might be having have some plug fuel filters also. Into the green now, and it didn't used to do that. It used to always run just barely up off of nothing in the white. So that's a heck of a lot better. At idle we're right on the line. But it got so bad that it wouldn't even start. That's when I found the broken spring. So I'll let this warm up for a second here, and then I'll probably do some pushing. I'm trying to cut in a little bit of a fire line up here. Check our pony motor oil. Always check it. You change it about every 5 starts.